Welcome back to my channel, guys. So every information that we shared in this video is very important if you must be able to utilize this strategy to maximize your gains from the boom and crash market. All right, this strategy works perfectly on the boom 1000 markets and the crash 1000 markets. I have not tried it on any other boom and crash market, but I'm sure it's going to work perfectly because it is similar to other strategies that I have been posting, just that this setup is way more effective, right? Let me show you guys how we are going to be using relative strength index, moving average, and relative vigor index to get really exciting entries and very nice exits of the market. So guys, we are going to be using the moving average of period 35. Shift should be 0, method should be exponential, apply to close, and for visualization ensure to leave it at all time frames. Okay, now use the blue color if you are using a white background, or use any other color that will be visible on your chart. And if you are using the dark background, ensure that you're using bright colors that will be visible in your chart. I could actually change this right now to a dark color, to blue, to black, to red, to any other one, but the point is I will make sure that it is very visible on my chart. The background on my chart is obviously white, but there are some people who like to use the dark background, the black background. So you would have to tweak the colors and make sure that you can see them on your charts. You have this setup, simply just click done, and then you will have the moving average appear on your main charts. This is it. We have the moving average right here on your main chart, which is a very important part of this strategy. We are going to be adding the next one right now, which is the relative strength index, period 14, apply to close. Levels, you need to add the levels 90 and 20, and you can choose any colors that is visible on your chart. Like I said on the other indicator, right? Use colors that are visible on your chart. If you're using the white background, ensure you're using dark colors. If you're using the black background, ensure you're using bright colors. Okay, so you have this done. You just click done, and then you would have it appear this way. And for visualization here, you leave it at all time frames. For styling, follow the background of your chart, right? You can see I'm using the white background, so my color here is white, right? I'm using a white color here so that I don't get to see this on my chart. This part I don't want to see it on my chart. So you just click done when you're done with that. Remember to use the dark color if you're using black background. For example, use the black color if you're using black background. That way this particular part will not appear on your chart. Click done when you're done with that, and we move on to add the next indicator, which is the relative vigor index. All right, period 3 is okay. You don't need visualizations. You don't need levels. Visualization, leave it at all time frames. RVI, make it green, right? And signal, make it red. All of this should be on the first level. The pixel, I mean, should be on the first level so that they are not too bold on your indicator window. You have that set up. You click done, and your chart would be just as fine as mine right now. Okay, you have a chart like this, and we are good to go. Now I like to tell my students to not totally depend on indicators for finding good entries. That don't mean that if you are not my student, or if you don't have a fair knowledge of price action, you can't win, right? You can still make profits, you can still take a lot of profit out of the market. But the truth is, if you want to win for a long time, you want a sustainable strategy, then you have to be able to analyze the market without these indicators. Okay, you have to be able to understand how the market works, the market direction, the structures, the key levels where there is usually enough price action in the market. key zones where buyers and sellers usually troop in to make entries, right? You don't want to be buying when every other person or most other people are selling. That's why you need to understand the trend of the market, right? All of this is what you learn when you enroll in my mentorship class. My students have all of this knowledge, and they can actually do all of this without using these indicators. And if any of them wants to use indicators, they only use it to confirm what they've already seen in the market, right? They only use indicators to confirm what they've already seen in the market. But for newbies who just want to probably just raise quick money and do something good with it, you can still, right? You can still make money just by following the indicator setup and doing just what I'm going to be explaining in this video. So please watch till the end. And if you are new in this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. If you have been using our strategies, ensure to give us a like so that it will help go viral and make other people get to see it and still be a part of this channel and benefit from all of the free knowledge that we are sharing on here. Okay, so now that we have our indicators set up, we are ready to take advantage of what the indicator is going to tell us about the market, right? You first of all ensure that you go to the higher time frame. Let's say we go to the 1 hour time frame, for example, and then you want to see the closing of a bearish candle on the 4 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame, for example, and the bearish candlestick should close below the moving average, just like what we have here. The bearish candle like this, you can see it closed right below the moving average line, the black line here on the main chart, right? Now that is signals a downtrend. That tells you that the market is going to be pushing downwards, right? But it's not so clear until you go to a lower time frame, like the 1 hour time, the 1 minute time frame, to use your indicators properly to find entries. All right, now this is another thing that I'm going to explain right now. My students should know this, should understand this better, right? If you see a double top like this, you see the market form a double top like this, and then probably your moving average is at the top. Let's say this double top is formed here, and your moving average is right above this level, right, just around here, and then the bearish candlestick closes below, just like what I explained here, closes below the moving average line, then that is an even clearer signal of a downtrend. That's a clearer signal of a downtrend, right? So if you see this in the charts, people that my students, for example, I like to brag about my students because they are fast, they learn fast, and they impress me. So they already know this to be a key resistance zone. They already know that the market, when price closes in a certain way, this or that would happen, right? So these are the things that you look out for before you even think of using the indicators to find an entry on the lower time frame, the lowest time frame actually, right? So if you see all of this happen on your main chart in the 1 hour time frame, then what you need to do again is go to the indicator windows still on the 1 hour time frame, and ensure also that the indicators we have here are also at the overbought region here. That's what they call it, right? Make sure that they are on the overbought region. I don't really like to call it overbought. I like to these are resistance zones for me, right? These are zones that price usually just reverse. When it gets to that zone, it bounces back and reverses downwards, right? So you need to ensure that your indicators are right at that region. Now if you have all of this happen on your main chart, what you need to do is go to your 1 minute time frame now, and then look out for a crossing. You can see right here that we had a crossing of the moving average line right on your main chart. You can see that there was also a bearish candlestick on the main chart that closed below the moving average line, and at the same time there was also a crossing at the level 90, the overbought region, as people would like to call it. You can see that the candlesticks here, sorry, the indicators here had converged around that level, and price had started just dropping. They crossed each other around that level, and then price has started dropping. Now you can see how many candlesticks that would have been caught if you had entered the trade right here. You can see it's still going down. So usually after the crossing on the main chart and the converging and crossover at the level 90 here, the overbought region here, then you should be looking out for a selling opportunity, right? So allow one candlestick to close below your moving average on the main chart, one or two candlesticks actually to close below your moving average on the main chart, and then go for a sell. Now this is what you do to take a sell on the boom 1000 market. If you are trading the crash 1000 market using the same strategy, you have to do the opposite of everything I explained here, right? When you go to a higher time frame, you ensure to see price at your key support region. Support region is that region where price would reverse and go backwards and go back upwards. Price will reverse at your resistance and go back downwards, while at your support it will reverse and go back upwards, right? That means price was already coming from above your support level. It's coming towards your support level from above, and it's dropping down to hit it. And when it hits that level, price usually just goes back up from that level, right? In most cases, price would respect your key support level. And how do you find your key support level? You do that at your higher time frame, the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hours time frame, for example. And then when all of these conditions are met, that's when you come to the 1 minute time frame and you look out for a crossing of the moving average line on your main chart. You need to see a bearish crossing, right? You need to see that the market is moving bearish and it crosses your moving average on the main chart. You need to also see that on the indicator window, the indicators there had gone to the level 90 region and had converged and reversed around that region, and it's going back downwards, right? And then that gives you a clear sell. And if you enter a sell at that point, you should be exiting the market where you have the structure, the market structure, the immediate market structure at that level, right? The immediate reversal structure. The immediate reversal structure at that level. That's where you want to be looking out for exits, right? Let's say you place an entry and unfortunately the market doesn't go as you plan it, and there is a reversal, right? At that point, that's where you want to exit the market, because you can't take any more loss if price has gone back to your entry and even goes further into your stop loss, and then goes into the previous structure that was created before you took that entry. There's always going to be a structure before you take an entry, right? Ensure to always look out for reversal structures, right? Reversal structure will always be your basis for making an entry, right? So you base every sell entry on a bearish reversal structure, all right? And you base every buy entry on a bullish reversal structure. And then every buy entry, for buy entries, you are looking at buying the crash markets. For sell entries, you're looking at selling the boom market. So every buy entry on the crash market, you're looking at a bullish reversal structure, right? If you have any challenges, if there is any confusion at any point, you can reach out to me. I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number in the description section of this video, and I'll also leave the link to our free Telegram group where we have over 1,500 other traders. They are right there. They are taking advantage of all the free information we share on there. And then we also get to drop free signals, and you guys can join in and benefit. Also do well to share the link to people who are longing to be on this platform but don't have access, all right, so that they can also be a part of us. We can grow together and all try to make the most out of the market together. All right, also, if you have been using our strategy and it's been working for you, you can also do well to drop good reviews. These are things that would keep me encouraged to doing more of this content and putting it out here for you guys. All right, if there are questions, you want to take advantage of my very affordable services, you can hit me up on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number would be posted on the description box of this video. Okay, so just reach out and I'll be there to attend to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.